So Hyperia is still amazing, but in this review we're just going to be talking about what makes it amazing, and I kind of just want to get straight into it because I have not uploaded what feels like for a whole entire century on this channel. So yeah, let's just do it. So the first thing I actually need to get out of the way is how much of a presence Hyperia has on the skyline. It is a ridiculous presence because stealth is the other side of the park, which makes Hyperia look massive compared to the tiny Colossus and Saw, which just makes it look so intimidating. Now we have to talk about the actual theming of the ride. It's not great, but I think people hate on the theming too much. It's not terrible, at least they tried. For such an incredible ride, it wasn't built for immersion like Velocicoaster or Wicker Man or stuff. It's just there for the thrills, and the station is pretty impressive. And that soundtrack is easily one of the best in the world. Maybe it's the best soundtrack I've ever heard or graced upon. Before we actually get into the layout, we need to talk about the ride dispatch. That is so cool. And then whenever it returns as well. And the trains are really comfy. They just rest tightly on you, and it's really nice and comfortable. So I do think that the first part is pretty fun. Obviously it's the worst part of the ride, let's be honest. It's just a small hour bank hour station. It just prepares for what's coming. Actually, it does not prepare for what's coming. Not at all. But it's just pretty fun, hanging there for a few seconds. And then you do the lift hill. This lift hill is huge. It is massive. 236 feet in the air. A pretty fast climb as well. And what I really like about Hyperia is the fact whenever you go into the highest parts, it turns white. But usually it's like a gold colour, which is really nice. But if you look behind you on the lift, you can actually see the whole park. So make sure to do that. Unless if you're scared of heights, then don't do that. But then you just start ascending, and the lifter audio is so cool. But then you go into the best part of the ride in the back. Absolutely. That first drop is demonic as anything. You just rapidly twist down it. And in the front it is cool, but in the back, just trust me, it's wild. It's the best drop in the world, in my personal opinion. And since the nylon wheels, this next part is insane. It's the Immelman, and I don't even know how to explain it. You grey out on this no matter what row, and then the drop off it's literally a second drop. It's literally a second drop, but this time it's straight instead of whatever the hell you do. It's really intense. In my opinion, the most intense part of the entire ride. Then you go into the weirdest part of the ride, in my opinion. It's this weird crema roll, they call it. It's an outer bank, but instead of twisting back out again, you just do a barrel roll down, which is so cool. I'll say in the front it's cooler, but in the back it is still very nice. You just whip over it with the nylons, and then you just whip back down it. Oh, what a surprise. It's just really, it's so whippy now as well. You barely get any flow to it. It's just pure ejector now. Now, controversially, in my opinion, the worst part of the main layout now is the dive loop stall, because it just feels like a basic dive loop. With the old wheels, it was awesome. Second part, the best part of the ride, in my opinion. But now, you just take it too fast, and you barely get any airtime on it. It's really good, don't get me wrong, it's still fun, but it's not as good as it used to be, and knowing what I used to feel like isn't great. Then you go into a non-working splashdown, but it doesn't actually slow you down that much, that's good. Then you go into really powerful anti-bank now, really powerful. Really fun. It's just, you get so much ejector on this, more ejector than the actual one. And then you go into a final airtime hell to finish off the ride into the brakes. Very powerful now since the nylons too. Don't get me wrong, the operations are fantastic, but in my opinion it needs 3 trains because the station is empty for way too long. Now, I do think Hyperia is still the UK's best coaster, and I would say for the budget they had, it is really, really good. Maybe could have done with being longer, but it is still fantastic. So for Hyperia's final score, I know it's very specific, but I'm going to give it a 9.7 out of 10. So, did you agree with the points I brought up? Do you agree that it's fantastic? Do you agree it's best in the UK? If not, what is your favourite in the UK? And I'll see you next video, and goodbye.